Good morning, souls. Today I am ranking and explaining every common and uncommon aura. First up, we have Elven Aura. It gives 3.5% damage boost, and this is a very B tier aura. A very simple beginner aura, if you will. Magic builds are probably the most efficient builds you can have in the early game, and if you have 200 or less soul stones, this is one of the best things you can get because it can give you just that little bit bump on that magic damage to get you through the early game bosses or enemies. So this falls into B tier, but this falls off very quickly. This is why B tier. Next up, we have Pure Aura. Now this gives you +1 to each stat. This is the C tier aura. This falls off very quickly. +1 to each stat is not going to fix shit. Just get a better aura, or maybe the worst thing to get as a beginner aura. Graceful Aura, +3 agility. Again, C tier. Doesn't make a difference, especially in early game. Agility is very expensive and grindy stat, and doesn't get useful until a lot of investment. C tier. Ruthless Aura, +3 base weapon damage. This is maybe a bit better than Graceful Aura since it is the equivalent of one upgrade in the early game sword, but again it's very negligible. This goes into C tier once again. Shadow Aura. Now this gives you plus 3.5% dodge chance. This is a straight up D tier aura, probably the worst aura here. There is no way to increase the dodge chance in any other way, no other stat points, no stat allocation. And if you are like me or a gambling man, it's better to take anything else than, rely on that measly chance to dodge. Straight up D tier. Now we come to the uncommon auras, and the first aura is the Eldritch Aura. Now this gives you 10% of total MP back, with maximum being 10. Now this is actually not bad. This is a fine aura. This can make you use potions less. This can allow you to invest a little less in MP, stay in battles longer, save life force. Overall a pretty great aura, saves you a lot of time in the long run. And in the early game this is pretty great. Unless you are already investing a lot into MP, you might not find it worthwhile, but overall this is a great aura, at least in comparison to other auras. This goes into A tier, but I can see it going into B tier. Next up is a Vampiric Aura. Again, a very close to S tier aura, because this helps you recover 10% of monster HP after battle, and 75 is the maximum amount you can recover. This is again a great aura for the early game, allows you to stay in battle longer, uses less potions, yada yada yada, same thing. Especially great for warrior or sword users. This is A tier, can easily go into S tier. Next up you have a Healthy Aura. Now this is our first S tier uncommon. Now this gives you 25 extra character HP. This might not sound like much, but in the early game where you already have a lot less HP, a lot less soul stones, this is pretty good at that point, but I can see it going lower. Or another thing is that your healing is also tied to the amount of total HP you have. So in that logic it's also pretty great. So it goes into S tier. Next up is Arcane Aura. This is probably one of the most popular auras you can have, especially for the mage builds. And again, mage builds are probably the most efficient builds you can have when you don't have a lot of soul stones. This gives you plus 15 MP or mana, and again this is just great. Allows you to invest a lot more into magic because you can save up your points. For the MP, this allows you to get more heals, less potions. Once again, above to apply. A tier once again. Next up, Fortified Aura, plus 5 defense boost. I don't think this is a really good aura. Defense scaling is really random in EXP Minima. It's not really worth it, especially for the early game. just get an armor or a better aura. B tier, maybe, or C tier. Heroic aura is 7.5% damage if you are 10 levels lower than the enemy. Now this is a little controversial, but this goes into B tier. Now I think it looks very good, but I think this is a noob trap type of aura, because generally when you are fighting opponents, especially in the early game, you are way lower than 10, or either you are very higher than them when you are fighting them. So I don't think this is really useful at all. So this goes into B tier. C tier may be fine too. Deathly aura, 7.5% damage if your level is higher than enemy. I think this is only good if you want to grind on the lower level enemies, for better level scaling, but overall not really that useful in my opinion. So that's why it's B tier. You should always want something that can help you fight enemies on a higher level. And finally, in my opinion, the best aura in the game, or at least in terms of uncommon, is the Wise aura. Gives you +1 stat point on every 10th level upgrade. So this is pretty great, because all those extra stat points really add up, even with early game where your level cap is around 60 or 70 or 80. Even then these add up pretty quickly. Those extra 5 points or extra 6-7 points, when you combine them, they can become very great. So yes, again, this is S tier, and yes, so that's the list, and I would see you again. But also, if you think you have another opinions or I was wrong, so you can comment your bad takes in the comment section, and I will see you later.